Well, hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome to the Dudley Thompson Show here on the Roots FM 96.1. You just heard from the lady, and we call her Lady Genius. One called the Zoot Gaze here inside the show. I'm Dudley Thompson, and again, welcome again to the show. And today we're going to resume What's the Verdict next week, and also Sports Spectrum. So, welcome those now listening on the radio, and also those online at the moment. And we're giving us some good music in the interest. In the meantime, I'll give something there. I think we're gonna go to Dynamics. Mm-hmm. And right about now, I think I'll go to Riverman, aka Bingy Fire, Bingy Fire. One called Fly. Yeah, we have some songs yet to play for you later on. And these are like past a verdict winning songs. And hope you enjoyed today's show. We'll reason back again. All right, and for the person who asked about the Hagley Park Road Improvement Project, we did a video upload a short while ago and about the 3 miles area. And I can go there and comment and what you think about the work that's supposed to be done under the bridge. Should it be just as is, or should they put the fancy tile under there, or should it be asphalt, or should they go back to the long-standing issue of putting what we call the green space, the long talk about green space under the bridge at 3 miles, and tell us in the space. Go to the, you can go and after the show and feel free to comment on that one. Give us your thoughts on what should be done under the bridge. Should they put the fancy blocks like what we see or what we saw in Emancipation Park, and should they go ahead with the planned green space, which will include installing irrigation system, pipes and sprinklers and all those stuff, and maintenance of plants and grass, or should you just asphalt it and leave it, or should they fancy with the fancy brick? Give us your take on that one here on Roots FM 96.1. As you give it now, got some good music. All right, Binky Fire Bob there for you. Binky Fire Bob, there for you right now. Oh, so not playing at all. Binky Fire Bob.
For my future and my little ones. Oh gosh, Mother Nature provide the good and the bad season. You got to move along. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows.
Yeah, but the man called Emmanuel. In fact, not Biggie Baba at all for this one. Not Biggie Baba at all for this one. Not Biggie Bob at all. Emmanuel Chin. All right, we're not sure happening every time the CD play at all. And the man called Emmanuel Chin there for you, 96.1 on this here. I thought it was Biggie Fire Bob was in the CD play this one. The song called Fly there by Bingy Fire Bob there for you, but not that one was played at all inside the CD player. Let me take a quick pause here for the cause, and we'll come right back there to you.
COVID-19 is still here. Always wear your mask correctly while in public places, covering your nose and mouth at all times. Masks should never be worn over the head, under your chin, below your nose, or hanging from your ears. Recovery from COVID-19 can take up to 60 days or more. The mask or the ventilator? You choose. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Gotta make my plans for my future and my little ones. Oh gosh, Mother Nature provide the good and the bad season. You got to move along. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. The world is like a spinning wheel, around. Mother Nature provide the good and the bad
Good night, Miss Tom.
seasons
Good night.
for everyone. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. The world is a beautiful place, and all the living things that comes with it. God gave us dominion over all living things, and so we must rule the land. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. I will plow the ground, I will plant my seed, I will water it and nurture it while it grows. With this breath of life in me, I will share my love with each and every one. I keep working to help my little ones. I will blow the whoa.
Yeah, man, they hear there from the man called Emmanuel Chin there for you. I'm growing Emmanuel Chin there for you. Roots FM 96.1. You know, we are the authentic. But let's say thank you to our crew there that gave you live coverage of the election that was held recently. Man called Jeffrey Tavares. Yeah, man. And Michelle Anthony and Owen Brown. Yeah, man. Our election coverage there. And we thank the persons who log on live on Roots FM Facebook page. 25,000 per persons the broadcast reached, and 11,000 actually watched our coverage of Jamaica's election that was held on Thursday. And we all know the result by now, but our coverage of the election was received by those in Jamaica and also in diaspora. And also thanks to also our advertisers who come on board. It's like it is Saddam's Barber and also the Nail Tech, all the persons who came on board and did their part in our advertising for Michelle Anthony and also Jeffrey Tavares. Yeah, bud. Keep it locked. He's a host of Make We Talk on Wednesdays, and he came on board. And we're hoping that we all know by now that the leader of the PNP is stepping down, and we're hoping to give you live the going to be a PNP presidential race. And we don't know who will be the ones up as yet. We heard some names being bandied about, but we can't say exactly who will be the front runners for that one. And person been asking if the fact that Mr. Bunting, who was a front runner, has lost his seat, if he can be in the race. Yes, but Mr. Bunting can contest for the presidency of the People's National Party. But the fact is, if he end up to win that contest, he cannot be appointed leader of the opposition. So again, he could. And if Mr. Bunting decides that he wants to enter the race, he can. And if he's successful, he could become the PNP president, but he cannot become the leader of the opposition because of the fact that he is not elected in the last election. So interesting times. You could see a possibility that they could have an opposition leader different from a party president. We'll have to wait and see how that one will work out here inside the program. So, all right, so that's it. So again, and when that time comes around, and also the party council elections will also be on the books as well for us, and our election team will be there again. Yours truly, alongside Owen Brown, Michelle Anthony, and Jeffrey Tavares will be at it again. All right. In the meantime, something from Keke Flint called Organic Love. In the meantime, where is one?
She need my Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in another room. I say she need my genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in another room. She just a stick on, stick on, stick on, so like glue. And every breath I take, she take 1, 2. And every move I make, she make 1, 2. I can't stop loving you. She told me that she terrified and scared. She tired and she fed up on them fertilizer fear. So me bring bright blue skies and erase her fear. Baby girl, I'm gonna wipe away your tear. Say she need my genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic touch, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in a room. I say she need my genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic touch, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in a room. Ow. Tonight they gonna showcase in love. Moving at the slow pace in love. You and I, my baby girl. So naturally, so good. Baby girl, I know this love is not a song. It will take us to new heights. So let us grow tight until the dawning of the sunlight. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in another room. I say she need my genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in another room. She just a stick on, so like glue. And every breath I take, she take 1, 2. And every move I make, she make 1, 2. I can't stop loving you. She told me that she terrified and scared. She tired and she fed up on them fertilizer fear. So me bring bright blue skies and erase her fear. Baby girl, I'm gonna wipe away your tear. Say she need my genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic growth, no butter. Genuine organic sense of humor. Pretty black woman in another room. I say she need my genuine organic growth. Genuine organic growth. Genuine organic. Pretty black woman in another room. It's a real story. And we represent it. Believe me. Real argument. It's not a joking thing. La 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 la. Hey.
Silky D alongside Majority.
College degree.
One called College Degree.
In a society.
Hi to Miss Fung from England. Keep it locked. Jeffrey Tavares, keep it locked.
You chat to me. Me not the house of town. The pretty girl will take you around. She know why you chat to me. No. She know why you chat to me. I met this girl at the mall the other day. What a beauty! So beautiful. I was taken away. Thought I would have made her mine, but I might have been blind. Even if I cloud be inclined, she'll cut it like a vine. And she say you, no, move on galant. Feel my daughter, you can't be the man. Worse when she see the bang of phone in her hand. And put up with that, she say me feel back King Kong. And then she start to ask me some question. But where is your house? Where is your land? About to want to get me daughter in hand. Move on galant back when you are come from. Because me not a college degree. No friend in a society. No matter know why you chat to me. No. She know why you chat to me. Me not have no house of town. No pretty girl will take you around. She know why you chat to me. And that's so I feel. She know why you chat to me. and you chat to Miss a Young and Miss a Chin because she say I'm the man they have the real bling bling. Because a yard and factory and foreign booty. Oh, what a thing, yes. Hello, girl, your mom don't understand your emotion. It hurts so bad, I'm still holding on.
Come on, you should do make a difference. She tell me say she love me and the real argument. But the mother she don't have no conscience. Between me and her daughter she a run wire fence. Me tell her no judge a book by the cover. Diplomatically intelligent vanity is above her. But mama still say no, no. Still can't be your lover. You're a liar or a doctor or a prime minister.
I met this girl at the mall the other day. So beautiful, I was taken away. Thought I could have made her mine, but dark mother still blind. Even if I love me glad that she had got it like a
COVID-19 is still here. Always wear your mask correctly while in public places, covering your nose and mouth at all times. Masks should never be worn over the head, under your chin, below your nose, or hanging from your ears. Recovery from COVID-19 can take up to 60 days or more. The mask or the ventilator? You choose. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Are you in search for life's true meaning? Are you in need of a sweet anointing? Are you in need of a holy blessing? Well, here's something inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational.
When I where it come from, we never hear good thing. Where it come from, we never hear good thing. After one song, we a boom down the place. Everybody, I just a call up him name. No wonder if he's a Englishman, but the way I'm son, you know I must have it up. When I where it come from, we never hear about him. When I where he come from, we never.
They call him Papa Brown. He's from Manchester, England. What did Miss Funk know? This brother is from Manchester, England. Called him Papa Brown. Miss Funk, you know this one? Again for the job. And for Keke Flynn, it's about the same. Yeah, it's from Keke Flynn, just about the same. Nothing, no changes yet.
When I where he come from, we never hear about him. When I where he come from, we never hear about him. After one song, we a boom down the place. Everybody, I just a call up him name. No wonder if he's a Englishman, but the way I'm sung, you know I must have it up. When I where he come from, we never hear about him. When I where he come from, we never hear about him. Take your long time from me, I dey a minute. Turn up and I will forget a science and decay. No drink, no milk, if no say me sing me hana. Look how me think, I me know what figure no drink. When I where he come from, we never hear about him. When I where he come from, we never hear about him. Them think I hear someone I come from. Them think I hear someone I come from. Say man I come from far. Say bag I just some man I come from. Don't think I just some man I come from. Lucky boy, not tired, but it never give me. Fight for my blood, man, we try something. Said no we kick off and me not turn back. Oh him, when I where they come from. We never hear about him. Oh him, when I where he come from. We never hear about him. Have a one son, we a boom down the place. Everybody, I just a call up him name. I wonder if he's a Englishman. But the game so me know I must have it that. Oh him, when I where he come from. We never hear about him. Oh him, when I where he come from. We never hear about him. They a long time for me, they a many. Turn up and I will forget a slice of the cake. Now drink no milk, if no say me skin. And now look at me thing, we know I figure no drink. Oh him, when I where they come from. We never hear about him. Oh him, when I where he come from. We never hear about him. Boom, boom, boom. Someone I come from.
Get the you all head up there to stay strong. Go to school and take in education. Free fi kick two ball, no bother meditate wrong. Me never see a good youth down a station. Get the you all head up, keep your chest high. Can't accomplish nothing if you're timid and shy. If you don't make it, just keep trying. The sky is the limit, everything takes time. No, I must sit down, I'm up my head's deeper than the sea. Mommy can't get no job, so what about the school fee? We are show them sign like them can't see. I don't want to put life on free. The people still a hustle. Remember, even if you make a muckle, you have to put in the work, try to something. Most youth from them attend them start do the juggle. A little bit better than nothing. Yes, they want us to fall, but it never happen at all, at all. You got to stand firm like a wall. No let them get the best of you. They wanna get the best of we, but we got the remedy. The whole of we are human, say yeah, I got a dream. And a house on the hill with a jet and limousine. Like me, he can never get a youth of a dream. But no forget the money and switch. No for them burn the bridge and then duck get trick. The love in your heart for your family fit it. Cause the band we broke, I got hard to be fixed. I remember my daddy once said Dumpty Dumpty went too high so him fell. Me want feel if he entire play shell. I'm just like balloon like Shabba Rankin. I wanna be a star, buy my mama bar. Buy my dad a new mansion and a car. Where you know you can make it no matter who you are. You could have white like snow or black like tar. Yes, they want us to fall, but it never happen at all, at all. You've got to stand firm like a wall. No let them get the best of you. But why should we feel broken? There's words we haven't spoken. It's hard to be coping now. Why is my heart racing? It's too much to take in. I'm trying to erase it all. Yes, they want us to fall, but it never happen at all. You got to stand firm like a wall. No let them get the best of you. Yes, they want us to fall, but it never happen at all, at all. You got to stand firm like a wall. No let them get the best of you.
right, and 96.1. You heard there from Essence. And we have here some news there coming out of the just concluded Jamaican election. It was held yesterday. There is a story here developing in our elections here, and it says that the official count of all the votes in the Westmoreland Eastern and Westmoreland Eastern, it ended in a tie. That means the Jamaican Labour Party's Daniel Lawrence and the PNP's, that People's National Party's incumbent Luther Buchanan, have each polled 4,834 votes. So they both polled the exact amount. This is serious. Both candidates both polled exact amount, 4,834 votes. Returning officer will have to break the deadlock. However, the matter could still go to court. So, breaking news here. After the official count for Westmoreland Eastern, the Jamaica Labour Party's Daniel Lawrence and the People's National Party's Luther Buchanan have each polled 4,834 votes. Exact amount after the official count. And the returning officer will have to break the deadlock. However, the matter could still go to court. In the preliminary rounds, the JLP's Daniel Lawrence has won by 8 votes. So the recount, a deadlock, this one could still go to court. And the recount also going to wait now on the one for Lisa Hanna and down there. So that's one, and she won by 14 votes. And that one could also go to a recount as well. So that's breaking news here, getting here from our crew there in the field. All right, Roots FM 96.1. Remember, we gave you election coverage earlier, and if you want to see those who didn't miss it, you can go to the Roots FM Facebook page and see our coverage of the elections, the just concluded elections that was held yesterday here in Jamaica. All right, and as we continue, you just earlier from Essence. Oh, she's just 16 years of age, and that was she. Are we gonna go to a lady called French? No, not playing French at all. Last time I played French, I got a letter from YouTube about the song saying, "Hey, I'm infringing on people's copyright area." So and I was when I play Ashaka as well. All right, it's going on to a man called M4 Guyver. Yeah, man, Simple Life by M4 Guyver. What? M4 Guyver, Simple Life. Here we go, M4 Guyver.
I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. I don't care about fortune, I don't care about fame, I don't care about riches, 'cause blessing is my aim. I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. Don't let nobody get you down, don't let nobody let you frown. Life is too short to be messing around. Keep your head above water and try to be stronger. I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. I just want a simple life, to live my life, and me wife. Jealousy and envy will try hard to bring you down, will try hard to wear your crown, will try hard to destroy your name, will try hard to destroy your game. When they think about Guinness, they're ready to talk your business. When they think about Guinness, they're ready to talk your business. Try to cut short your progress. Yes. Don't wanna see you success, but tell them sky is the limit. Limit is the sky is the limit. want a simple life, to live my life, living my life, and be wife, be wife. I just want a simple life, to live my life, living my life, and be wife, be wife.
All right, here called it Emperor Guyver, one called Simple Life. Here going up the man called Relentless. And this one is called All About the Money by Relentless. One called All About the Money by Relentless. Yeah, we go by Relentless. All About the Money.
Yo, English, like King White, that's me want my cash. Because the aim and the plan is to be rich. And I am going to be rich. And money, me say, and girls, and money, and money, and money, and money. Everything is all about money. You understand? And money, well, all about the girls, and it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. All about the girls, and it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. Money, 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 money. Money when me need, money me have to make no money. Money, money, money. Money when me need, money me have to make no money. No money, dog. What about you? Girls, house, clothes, cars, money about you. Now the none for make money, you really ought to. How the hell you want to make money cost you? The one who got you is a boy with love flaws too. Not try to make money, you really got to. Act stupid me, pay money if you lost you. And your bones them will pay the cost too. To make money more time, me end up a trouble. Life is a struggle, but the money me is still hustle. To make a little more, but me bustle, and me shop a thing. Me a double money, so me hustle. All about the girls, and it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. All about the girls, and it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. Me got a lot of money, many millions. Pretty girls to Jamaicans, Brazilians. Very soon to me, you go up trillions. You never know what me young, the most pavilions. Bill Gates want to borrow up a billions. In the year me have multiple billions. Every year me donate millions. Some only have the dream about millions. Me can't wait piece of island like billion. Spend more money than lots of million. Can't look again my money for trillion. My boyfriend say you're wealthy, you silly man. All about the girls, it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, but them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. All about the girls, it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, but them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. Money, 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 money. Money when me need, money me have to make no money, 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 money. Money when me need, money me have to make no money. Everyone feel what feel that honey money. She want a brand new beam, she's the honey money. She want Gucci and Gucci, she's the honey money. More than you want somebody. Money in her pocket, take me anywhere me want vacation. Switzerland, Japan, Paris, in France. My pocket them catch me knees and my pants. Me got a new dance, we got the money dance. English, I tell me to go and go make the money. Try and I tell me to go and make the money. The money, the money, the money, the money. All about the girls, it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. All about the girls, it's all about the money. Some play it, them don't want to see me make the money. Them, yeah, and them lip like the energizer money. Use a play it, me about money, use a dummy. Money, 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 money. Money when me need, money me have to make, no.
Moderation, what a moderation. Hey, hey, what a moderation. What a moderation. My children, moderation, moderation, moderation. They vote ya every day. We face moderation, moderation, moderation. It vote ya. Whoa yo, the light bill fi pay. Lord of moderation. Contention, landlord, conference, yes, a moderation. Contention, you build a snow cone yard just to hustle a little money, just to mind your poor beginning. Rabba man who hold you up and take away the money. Lord of moderation, 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 moderation. Botheration, mama, botheration, 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 papa, you buy a little old car, buy them license and turn it in a taxi, just to buy a piece of property, they be like big house and live with your family. Police revoke your license and send them record. We come take away your taxi. Boy, yo, botheration, 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 botheration. What mama? Botheration, 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 botheration. Papa, no, you buy them US dollars. Take a little plane, go up a small island, buy some dry goods and coming back over to sell and take care. Are you necessity? No, you buck up on the immigration and the man who they call custom officer who overcharge you with them taxes, who overcharge you with them fee. You couldn't afford it, so them take away your goods. What you are gonna do when you come back home? Lot of botheration, papa boy, botheration, 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 botheration. Single mother working 2 jobs, trying to make 2 ends meet. But when Friday comes, single mother don't have not even food to eat. Cause the housing trust and the income tax take where single mother fi eat. Botheration, 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 mama, botheration, 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 papa, light bill fi pay, a botheration, contention, landlord come, yes a botheration, contention. You build a little snow cone cart just to hustle and mind your family. Rubber man juke you down and take away the money of botheration. Botheration, 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 contention, botheration, 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 botheration.
Yeah, but that we call him Ricky Chaplin there for you. Keep it locked down to 60.1 on this here FM dial. Ricky Chaplin there, one called the Botheration. All right, Root FM 96.1. There is Ricky Chaplin, one they call a Botheration. Right now, here we go. Take a quick pause for the cause and come right back there to you.
Message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Join Marcia Skirvin, HR consultant, author, and behavior mind coach on Connect Your Dots right here on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen every Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can tune in at zeno.fm/roots-961 FM. That's Connect Your Dots. Listen every Tuesday, transforming mind.
Dudley Thompson, pull up that tune again. You got me rocking. Oh.
When it hits you, you feel to your soul.
Saturday 12 midnight till morning light.
With me, your host, Abako, right here on Roots 96.1 FM.
Rising out of the soul. Rising out of the soul.
All right, and welcome back now to the feature we call their Sports Spectrum, and it's 96.1 on this here FM dial. Not sure what's happening. Our feed here. Trying to sort out the technical issue here. Something happening to our feed here. All right, and welcome back now to the feature we call their Sports Spectrum 96.1 on this here FM dial that you might have to leave our live feed momentarily and sort out and get back there to it because something's happening to our live feed. We're not sure all here on YouTube. Not sure what is happening there with the feed. All right, trying to sort out the technical aspect as we go along here inside the program, but something is just not happening here with the live feed. All right, Root FM 96.1. You know we are the authentic voice of Jamaica's inner city, and as we go now inside to Sports Spectrum here on Roots FM 96.1. Come back here inside a Sports Spectrum.
Two-time What's the Verdict winner Don Antoni. EP is now available. Featuring big songs such as Nothing. Nothing changed my life. If you feel me, don't give up. Yes. Then you love it when you are progress. Living is so hard. Love makes the world go round. Love makes the world go round. Let it lift your healing nation. Full time and step up. For bookings and obsessions, call 1-876-376-8418. This is a must for the collection. May I give thanks. It's done and thrown.
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton, Admiral Tess, Bhutan Warrior, Sam Buttercup, as close as I can. Upton James, turn off my dream. Where are you? Michael Rutherford, and Proactive. The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now. Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744 for all your pharmaceutical needs and much more. Go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at Shops 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you. Watchfire Records presents 2 brand new albums by Lyda Robinson called Legend and Classical Songs. They are available at Derek Harriott and the Music Mart. Get your copies now. A praise and worship classic by Jasmine David. The big song Infinite Love. listen and enjoy and glorify the Almighty in praise and the worship. Enjoy this one and feel the praise going up and the blessings coming down. For bookings and get your copies, you can simply call Jasmine Davy at 876-221-0621 or 876-878-6228. All right, and welcome back now to the feature we call your Sports Spectrum, and it's 96.1 on this your FM dial. And we start off on a rather sad footballing story where that Tivoli Gardens midfielder, that's Jermaine Teddy Johnson, was among three persons who were shot yesterday evening, made that Friday evening actually, or Thursday evening, during in downtown Kingston area. All right, and according to reports, and Johnson was among a group of men who were fired upon by some men who drove up beside them in the general elections poll was closed. It was election day, and the good thing though about this is that there's no they're not that really good thing, but there was no casualty as we were told in this event, and Johnson was taken to hospital where he is currently being treated. Head coach of Tivoli Gardens Football Club, that Philip Williams, said they received the news through club president Don Heron and a member of the coaching staff. I'm going to look for the player in hospital, and they said they just wait to see how bad it is. And calls and the 40-year-old Johnson finished fifth. The 40-year-old Johnson finished his fifth West Trade Premier League this season, and the second stint at Tivoli Gardens. The reason was the league season was cancelled, as you all know, because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And Johnson made 74 appearances for the senior team, where he scored a total of 11 goals. And his playing career spans 2 decades. He's now played overseas in England and also in US. Wishing all, including Teddy Johnson, all the persons who were hit in that sad incident, wishing for them all a speedy recovery. And as we continue in football inside the sports spectrum, you all know the big that Lionel Messi, I know he has an about turn. Some days ago, he sent in a transfer request that he wanted to leave Barcelona, and being told that he wanted to leave early on a free transfer. But what I've been told though, that he can't leave Barcelona, and any club want his services have to pay the 700 million release clause as in his contract. And at 8:33, we don't think any club wants to put up that money at this time for Messi. And again, and he said he don't want to take him to court, because all he achieved in life is through his club Barcelona, and going to court is not in his intention. So I think Messi has taken an about turn and will remain at Barcelona until the end of the season. And he was given the option to leave by June. I think it was June 30. But that date passed, and it all say, as I said, the coronavirus pandemic and curtailed the season, so he could not after that transfer at that time. So now this Messi has made an about turn and decided to stay at Barcelona, because going to court is not on his mind. He said all he has achieved is through Barcelona, and he don't want to take them to court. So I think Messi did the right thing, stayed at Barcelona, although, and he said he's betrayed by the club president, but decided to stay at Barcelona. All right, and some games now played in the UEFA Nations League in England, in Europe, and Spain. Defender Gaga scored deep into stoppage time as to salvage a 1-1 draw against Germany in the UEFA Champions at the UEFA Nation Champions League. At the UEFA Nations League started without fans yesterday, ending a 10-month international week. And the Valencia defender scored in the 6th minute of injury time to cancel out Tino Werner's opening goal return to his hometown in Stuttgart, with international football returning for the first time since the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic. All 54 games that were scheduled to take place across the continent over 6 days are taking place with strict hygiene measures, including the exclusion of fans. Players had to pass mandatory pre-game tests for COVID-19. Werner, who born in Stuttgart and went on to become the club youngest scorer, gave Germany the lead in minute 50-51, and is finished off the move started by a cross-field ball from Ilke Gundogan, and debutant Robin Gosens provided the cross. And Barcelona winger, that was Ansu Fati, come off the second half to score against youngest debutant Saints Angel Zubataya in 1936. The 17-year-old at injury time equalized, ruled out for a foul by Sergio Ramos to the build-up. So a good game there for them. But there was still time for Roger Moreno to set up Gagas for the equalizer, and the defender converted from close range. And Spain's first game with club Luis Enrique is back in charge for the death of the 9-year-old daughter, Zana, resulting from a type of bone cancer in August 2019. Condolences there. And Enriquez has stepped down from the for 5 months before returning to in November, when he couldn't foresee such a long wait for the next game. And Germany's coach Jacobin Low refrained from calling up his most Bayern Munich contingent after they played in the Champions League final in August 23. Defender Sul was the exception and the only recent return from injuries. Gunchen started on the left of the make German debut, an unusual route to the senior side. And also in the same league, A group, Ukraine defeated Switzerland by 2-1. Ireland captain Shane Duffy scored the injury time for a 1-1 draw against Bulgaria, while Wales beat Finland by a 0-0. In League B, Group 4, Russia defeated Serbia 3-1, and Hungary beat Turkey 1-0 away in their group. In League C, Moldova drew with Kosovo 1-1, and Slovenia and Greece, they played out to a 0-0 scoreline. In the Faroe Islands, they earned a 3-2 win over fellow winners Malta. In League D, where Latvia drew 0-0 with Andorra. So this much there for you in the UEFA Nations League. Quick pause for the cause here inside Sports Spectrum 96.1 on this your FM dial.
It's a Joppa production.
Two-time What's the Verdict winner, Dan Antoni. EP is now available. Featuring big songs such as Nothing.
Nothing changed my love. If you feel me, don't give up.
Progress.
Then you love it when you are progress.
Living is so hard. Love makes the world go round.
Love makes the world go round. Let it lift your healing nation.
Full time and step up. For bookings and dub sessions, call 1-876-376-8418. This is a must for your collection.
Me have to give thanks. It's done and so
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton.
Oh, baby, baby, so wild.
Yes.
I was glad.
Bhutan Warrior. Sam Buttercup.
As close as I can.
Upton James.
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford. And Proactive.
Bang to bang,
The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now. distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744 for all your pharmaceutical needs and much more. Go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at Shops 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you. Watchfire Records presents 2 brand new albums by Lloyd Robinson called Legend and Classical Songs. They are available at Derek Harriott and the Music Mart. Get your copies now. A praise and worship classic by Jasmine David. The make some Infinite Love. Listen and enjoy and glorify the Almighty in praise and the worship. Enjoy this one and feel the praise going up and the blessings coming down. For bookings and get your copies, you can simply call Jasmine Davy at 876-221-0621 or 876-878-6228. All right, and welcome back now to the feature we call your Sports Spectrum 96.1 on the FM band. And Qatar is set to play in the Gold Cup 21 and 23. World Cup host Qatar is set to play in the Gold Cup next year in the United States after accepting an invitation from governing body FIFA. And in fact, for the North Central and American and the Caribbean, that's CONCACAF. And the Asian Football Confederation issued statements saying the Asian Cup champions will participate in the 2021 and 2023 Gold Cup tournaments as guests under a memorandum of understanding being signed in Bahrain in 2017. And they saw the obvious opportunity for both confederations to help improve each other both in terms of performance and off the field. The team played and the team players and match officials as well as operation staff, and just as important and continued development of the game across continents. AFC President Sheikh Salman bin Hamad Al Kafi said in a statement. And Qatar can continue to grow and the knowledge of international football following on the form of last year's AFC Asians Cup UAE 2019, as well as the goal out of the Copa America, and they're sure everyone will benefit from the competition. And Qatar is the second team from Asia to play in the Gold Cup after South Korea, which participated in the 2000 and also in the 2002 before co-hosting the World Cup with Japan. Qatar won the first Asian Cup title last year after a 3-1 win over Japan in the finals in the United Arab Emirates. And the Qatar national team is ranked number 55 in the world on the FIFA World Ranking List, and the Asian fifth highest ranked team behind Japan, Iran, South Korea, and Australia. And the Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, AFC, and involvement in Qatar, the World Cup provided a strong link between the organization committee for the 2022 World Cup and beyond. So again, Qatar is playing in the Gold Cup. Let's see how Jamaica will fare this time around. All right, we go now to the sports of King, racing from Caymanas Park, and some other Sunday is a sacred day, but nonetheless, they have been racing from Caymanas Park, I think on Sunday or on Saturday. A racing from Caymanas Park, this is a Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday. There will be no racing on Sunday at Caymanas Park, I've been told. All right. All right. It's Sunday at Caymanas Park. Yeah. So race return on Sunday at the Caymanas Park with the Royal Dad with the Royal Dad Trophy. None of three has ever gone two turns in that event. So After 8 solid furlongs, only 8 lanes separating the first four past the post on August 15, the three runners-up, Nipster, Green Gold, Rush, and Double Crown, has a half a length between them in dramatic bang-up finish and neck by a neck in a short head. Returning on Sunday and 9 furlongs to 25 yards and the Royal Dad Trophy, none of these have ever gone 2 turns in a race, adding to the intrigue of the contest. Through Double Crown is a considered a stayer of the lot and will be depend on the pace on the race, of course, and riders' tactics. Don't expect a lazy bowling over pace from the likes of Nipster, Run With Me, Roy Rogers, and Green Gold Rush. Scurrying for cozy spots coming off the clubhouse turn. However, riders of the quicker horses will have the crucial decision to make exactly where to use their respective speed against Double Crown, who closed for lengths inside the last furlong on August 15. Partnered by Omar Walker, the six-time champion jockey who shoots from the tree pole and asks questions in stray slowly into stride in his previous race when he finished third against same bunch of Enroy, returning transform horse from Stun Nipster and Tug in the last leaving the half mile. And never to look back down from the challenge. The walk Robert Halladine sent Nipster in chase, triggering a similar reaction from Gold Crush Rush, and was lying third. Anthony Thomas, the trio, left Double Crown flat-footed, pushing to keep up with Shane Ellis. And Double Crown last 3 lanes between the half mile and the top of the lane results in the pace increase out of Noddy's 48.2 to 1 minute 12.4, leaving Ellis 6 lanes off the lead entering the straight. Ellis tries best to rouse the chestnut gelding, but the leaders weren't quilting, and so appeared because winning post couldn't have come quick enough for them to repeal Double Crown rush inside the last furlong. So the Royal Dad Trophy is the big one upon us come Sunday at Caymanas Park. And the runners, you hear the Nipster, written by Robert Halladine for Gary Sabrati. We have the best daughter ever at 15 to 1, A. Martin. And in number 3, we have one of a kind with Omar Walker, King Arthur with Anthony Thomas, Green Gold Rush with Paul Francis. We have Double Crown with Dick Cardenas, Roy Rogers with Romain, and Run With Me with Dawkins. And Double Crown is a 9 to 5 favorite in that event there for you. And there'll be it's a 10 race program at Caymanas Park on Sunday. And so racing resume, I think, with a minimum spectators at Caymanas Park on Sunday. All right, and I wish you know to make we talk sports here at the 60.1 for the FM band, and switch now to we're going now to track on the field, and there's a bold prediction here by the principal of Cornwall College, Michael Ellis, declared that his vision for winning boys champs in 2025 is still at top of his bucket list despite setback due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We're not sure whether our boys champs come 2020 and 21, but he's saying he plans to win boys champs come 2025. Ellis was speaking at the student athletics appreciation ceremony at the Cornwall College chapel last month, and he reiterated the fact that their vision for champs for four is not a pipe dream when the Montego Bay Bay's all-boys school continues to produce athletes such as Tarek Gordon and Nathan Reed, who are being given send-off ceremonies to college in USA in the US. And Cornwall College is predominantly known for its prowess in schoolboy football, where they gain over 30 titles, including a record 12 Costa Cup, 10 Olivier Shield, and the highest place in the boys champs to the Orange Street Bay School, placed 5th, came away 1979. 10 years, they have only managed to 9th and 10th place finishes and could only muster 7 points in 2019. When asked about matching their level of investment in football, the master said that despite their achievement in football, they have not been investing much in the department. He also outlined that they can and will go into match the multi-million-dollar investment with Eastern Juggernaut. So the principal there of Call College, Michael Ellis, he's saying come 2025, his school going to lift the Martin McGuinness Trophy inside Jamaica's National Stadium. I will not say it can't happen because I can remember in 1986 when just let me stats the Liebert Halliman, yes, went to stats in 1986 and he said his vision was to win the Manning Cup in 1987 and it would be laughed at the school and let's say in stats winning Manning Cup and he said he had a two-year plan and the two-year plan worked and stats became the first technical school to win the Manning Cup. So when Mr. Ellis is saying that his school is planning to win boys champs in 2025, don't laugh. It could just be a reality. Never know. So if you have your plans and the school have a strong football program, so hopefully we can see what the everything football can be translated in the track and field, and hopefully we can see Paul College winning boys champs in 2025. We'll wait and see, and maybe COVID-19 will be over by then. COVID-19 should be gone by 2022. Yeah, so we should be COVID-free by late 2022. But there's a possibility there could be no boys champs next year either. Yes, strong possibility. Or probably boys champ without spectators. None at all. But we should be COVID-free by 2022. And its dream up to 2025 might be set back because of the COVID-19, and maybe 2025 plan could go back to 2026. But we have to wait and see if Mr. Ellis' plan could be a reality and how the COVID-19 may affected his long-term plan. All right, so on that note, we come now to the end of Sports Spectrum, brought to you, of course, by
Production. Two-time What's the Verdict winner, Dan Antoni. EP is now available. Featuring big songs such as Nothing. Nothing changed my love. If you feel me, don't give up. Progress. Then you love it when you are progress. Living is so hard. Love makes the world go round. Love makes the world go round. Full time and step up. For bookings and obsessions, call 1-876-376-8418. This is a must for your collection. We have to give thanks. It's done and
the big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton,
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wonder.
Admiral Tess,
I was glad.
Bhutan Warrior,
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup,
As close as I can.
Upton James,
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford, and the Proactive.
Bang to bang,
The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now.
count on me. Say like a first night party.
Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744 for all your pharmaceutical needs and much more. Go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at Shops 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they are located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you. Watchfire Records presents 2 brand new albums by Lyda Robinson called Legend and Classical Songs. They are available at Derek Harriott and the Music Mart. Get your copies now. praise and worship classic by Jasmine David. The big song Infinite Love. Listen and enjoy and glorify the Almighty in praise and the worship. Enjoy this one and feel the praise going up and the blessing down. For bookings and get your copies, you can simply call Jasmine David at 876-221-0621 or 876-878-6228. All right, and that's how we conclude Sports Spectrum for today. For the past 2 weeks, we're trying to play this song by Lloyd Perry, and it's called What a Day. Hopefully, it played today. Lloyd Perry, What a Day. Oh, What a Day by Lloyd Perry. What a day.
What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. So much trials and burdens to bear when you come, when you come. Ain't no honey, no sugar down here when you come, when you come. Tired of oppression, violence and the guns when you come, when you come. Killing of the children, too much blood around when you come, when you come. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. Children are seeing the abuse by the guns when you come, when you come. What kind of man and woman they become when you come, when you come, Lord. My brothers don't care about me anymore when you come, when you come. Fathers repeat that has done here that be done when you come, when you come. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus face I shall see. What a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Lord come for me. Promise you not give us more than we can bear when you come, when you come. I'm bearing cause I know that a crown I shall wear when you come, when you come. Lord, what a day, what a day, what a day that to be when my Jesus
Yeah, man, they call her Lloyd Perry. It was a big song inside. What's the Verdict? What a Day by Lloyd Perry. For those who can see her on screen, yeah, man, that's Lloyd Perry there for you. Yeah, man, big gospel artist, big winner inside What's the Verdict? 96.1. The ball calls Stitch 9, keep it locked. Yeah, man, and the tear jar is massive. Keep it locked in August Town. Root FM 96.1. You know, we are the authentic voice of Jamaica's inner city. Oh, I'm gonna play a song, but look at the CD giving trouble here inside. I'll say the player. But I mean, Jime, gonna give you something here from there. Gonna give you something there from them some past verdict winners. Yeah, man. And as we continue to make it Root FM 96.1. All right, I think I'm gonna go to the lady called French. Yeah, man. With a we call now a very pertinent message, and this is the message.
Hey, you, Mr. Pedophile. Me not agree with your lifestyle. Some grab yet you know. Lord, the people that make them grow. Sure. Choose like no one no pedophile run ya. Spain to no one no pedophile run ya. River no one no pedophile run ya. No, sir. Some man need to look them signs. Some man need to look them signs. Think you can trick my daughter with no care where you rent her. Tell her about no free ride. Listen up. When we send her a school figure study, try to brainwash my daughter with money. I follow cartel, but girl forget. But when you right off your face like Olney and Sonny. Some of them a real joker. Boy carry my daughter because she's soaker. When me done spread him name like a promoter, I hunt him like Batman the Joker. Them fill up them sides. Some man need to look them sides. Think you can trick my daughter with no care where you rent her. Tell her about no free ride. Your mother will look them sides. Big money for look them signs. No for them a be a schoolgirl, them look when you protect out them book. Me I tell you what I pull my eye. Sure, also big man where everybody know. See your daughter about me love how she a grow. But I one thing me want some pedophile know. Me have monkey lotion to make you white like snow. Be careful of some stepfather. And them same one love touch up your daughter. Underage girl man a profile. Me never protect up my phone and dial 119. Them for look them size. Some money for look them sides. Think you can trick my daughter with no care where you rent her. Tell her about no free ride. Your man them for look them sides. Big money for look them sides. No for them a be a schoolgirl. Them look when you protect up them book. Me I tell you what I pull my eye. Hey schoolgirl, no inch up on a bus stop. I wait one night bus be bus back. No make no man tell you sit down in a lap. Education are the man where you go take your pants up. Trust in a God, we have faith in a that. Baby, I walk and look behind them back. If them think they wanna be a land, we're not free for judge the pedophile. Go down a station, them for look them sides. Some man need for look them sides. Think you can trick my daughter with no care where you rent her. Tell her about no free ride. Your man them for look them sides. Big man need for look them sides. No for them a be a schoolgirl. Them look when you protect up them book. Me I tell you what I pull my eye. Listen up. When we send her a school fi go study, try fi brainwash my daughter with money. I follow cartel but girl forget. But me right off your face like Olney and Sonny. Some mother them a real joker. This boy carry my daughter me call she soaker. When me done spread him name like a promoter, I hunt him like Batman the Joker. Them fi look them size. Some money fi look them size. Think you can trick my daughter with...
Yeah, man, they call her French, Jamaican French, with a very, they call her pertinent and relevant message to all those perverts on the planet. Yeah, man. The man called Stitch and Keep It. We go to our artist, a big song inside What's the Verdict? And we call her Abby Alobando, one called Rising of a Queen. Yeah, man, this is the big song inside What's the Verdict? Here we go.
Gravity is inside.
Thompson, pull up that tune again. You got me rocking, oh.
I swear I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can feel the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars. How could you say she's not beautiful? How could you say she don't shine? How could you say we're not capable? From the way that she talks and the way that she walks, beautiful, defying gravity is insanity. But we did it, turning dark to light with no sunlight, and we do it. I swear I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can hear the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars. I want you to love yourself, to know black is beautiful. I said I want you to love yourself, to know black is beautiful. I said, hey mama, say mama, hey mama, say mama. I say, hey mama, say mama, hey mama, say mama. Vision of humanity, cradle of this earth, and I need the energy. My queen, know your worth. A vision of humanity, in your body lays this earth. You're a part of the universe. And now you come back. I swear I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can feel the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars sing. How could you say she's not beautiful? How could you say she don't shine? How could you say we're not capable? Now I want you to love yourself, to know black is beautiful. I said I want you to love yourself, to know black is beautiful. I swear I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can hear the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars sing. I can hear the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can hear the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars sing. I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can hear the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars sing. I can feel the rising of a queen, like Nubian hurricanes pressing. I can feel the rising of a queen. It's like the moon and the stars sing.
Big song there by Ali Alobando. Rising of a Queen. The band called Stitch 9. The producer keep it locked down Augustown. Root FM 96.1 FM. This is a big song inside What's the Verdict? And also songs from Desert. Yeah, man. Song like Stronger, Open Book, Professional Teaser, Warboat, Shubby, and True Love are among other songs produced there by the man called Everton Lambert, aka Stitch 9. And also the Tia Giles production. Yeah, man. Stitch 9 Records. Yeah, man. Email tiagiles@gmail.com. In the meantime, it's Rose FM 96.1. And we continue. We end at 8 o'clock. Make way for Bailey Boy. And in the meantime, some more big songs. A man called Usher. Well, when it ever change. Yeah, man. Big song. Inside What's the Verdict?
Yeah, real talk, you know. Them change and end up in a earth. Them change not for the better, but for the worse. The system is a curse, like God, when you walk. Them said things are gonna change. So when it a go, the crime rate are real. So when it a go, people dying there. damn thing set away. We need to get away. Better tomorrow, better days, man, master when that a come. Love life, we don't know when that a gun. Some feel fear, power is feel like a gun. Them see one feel the fire when they got a gun. So you man get your mind up, the system design up. We turn you in a victim, so you know by a fall to the same thing, same king. Them said things are gonna change, so when it a go, the crime rate are real. So when it a go, people dying every day. The damn thing set away. We need to get away. Better tomorrow. Man, I work every day for the tea every time. Still can't make a living with pay me earn. Still I go through the battle upon the journey. Get a you don't be early. Looking at yourself and be worthy. Keep your mind firm and steady. Watch out for the one that try hurt with. Try make we see them early. Them said things are gonna change. So when it a go, the crime rate are real. So when it a go, people dying every day. The damn thing set away. We need to get away. Better tomorrow, better days, man, master when that a come. Love life, we don't know when that a done. Some feel fear, power is feel like a gun. Them same man feel the fire when they got a gun. So you man get your mind up, the system design up. We turn you in a victim, so you know by a fall to the same thing, same king. Them said things are gonna change, so when it a go, the crime rate are real. So when it a go, people dying every day. The damn thing set away. We need to get away. Better tomorrow. Them said things are gonna change, so when it a go, the crime rate are real. So when it a go, people dying every day. The damn thing set away. We need to get away. Better tomorrow.
Miss Lou.
It's long time that we never see you. Come let me hold your hand. It's a long time that we never see you. Come let me hold your hand. We'll have some roses out for sweet and pick up the blossom. Let me hold your hand, God. Let me hold your hand. Oh my God, I turn to some music creator and they're literally. Now you see that is the Jamaican welcome song. Come let me hold your hand. Now you have to welcome me, I welcome you. So you boys sing with me. Come let me hold your hand. All right, yes dear. But I don't want to hear anyone say, come let me hold your hand. You see? Because you're going to find up the culture. No matter with that. Come let me hold your hand. Come let me hold you. This long time that we never see you. Come let me hold your hand. It's a long time that we never see you. Come let me hold your hand. Feel head down, come see them, but we can't pick up the blossom. Let me hold your hand. God, let me hold you. Feel on Tana. It's long time that we never see you. Come let me read on Tana. It's a long time that we never see you. Come let me read on Tana. Feel head down, come see them, but we can't pick up the blossom. Let me read on Tana. God, let me read on. Now walk and talk. It's long time that we never see you. Walk and talk. Hold on, you little hold on. You see what happened? I don't want to hear anybody saying walk and talk. And when I go to Canada, I don't have any trouble with this because they naturally say walk and talk. It's long time that we never see. Come let me walk and talk. It's a long time that we never see. Come let me walk and talk. Feel head down, cross, feel up, but we don't pick up the blossom. Let me walk and whole lot of wonderful. I have to tell you a few things. You see, when I said peel head junk, sit down and treat and pick off the blossom. You know what I mean? Some people know. Well, Master, I'm going to tell you what it means. Because most Jamaica people know how we have peel head junk. Barbadian people won't know. No, Master, because you know, some Barbadian people did come out to Jamaica one time. And when they see the peel head junk, you know, Jamaica turkey does fly high. Oh, my child. So you see, so this peel head junker, he's really a vulture, you know. So he doesn't pick blossoms. You know, peel head junker don't eat blossom at all. You know what vulture eat. So then, when I say peel head junker, sit down and treat up, pick up the blossom, what a situation, what an unusual thing, what an impossible thing. I never thought we would have met, me darling. Come hold me hand. You see what it means? It's a sort of parable, like I say, when fowl have teeth have pussy egg or something like that. You know? It's an impossible situation. I never know who would have meet in a delivery. Come hold me hand, you know? Right. So then you know what? I think, you see, the street cries, the old-time street cries when I was a child, those people used to have nice singing voices because they had to lift it, you know, like opera. Buy your sweet oranges, buy your ripe banana. They used to somebody could pick the wrong and say, meet me round the corner. Then you don't want meet your mama around the corner. See ya? Anyhow, this was a nice, the people who used to sell, and they still do, balancing the baskets on their heads. You ever see people? That's why their backs are straight and all that. When they balance a basket, you know, they don't want it, you know. Only think I lie, me I tell. It's true me talking? So, yeah. I just song, a balancing song named Balancing. you feel better. Tell me Auntie Matty why you doing that. Tell me Auntie Matty why you doing that. Tell me Auntie Matty why you doing that. Well, I'm seeing your lover. Hello. Just on the mango sweet up red. Mango sweet up sweet. Mango sweet up sweet. We get that pumpkin right
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. Adieu. Adieu. Be good. Stay well. Bye bye. Keep warm. Relax. Take care. Stay loose. Adieu, mon vieux. À la prochaine. Goodbye till when we meet again.